With it being October, I've decided to play some horror adjacent games as well as my favorite horror game, which is probably going to be the next video on the channel. But that's not this one, so we're not going to talk about that yet. One of my favorite tropes in media and in like horror adjacent films has got to be zombies. I think zombies are cool. I think most people think zombies are cool. And I was a zombie fan before The Walking Dead came out, okay? I love the concept of zombies. I actually like Fear the Walking Dead more anyway, but that's not for this video. Now, when you think of zombie games, of course, some of the more recent ones come to mind, right? Games like Back 4 Blood, games like World War Z. However, for me, my favorite zombie game ever, outside of games like The Last of Us, more multiplayer zombie games, for me personally, I love the Left 4 Dead games. And it just so happens that this year is the 15th year anniversary of Left 4 Dead 2, one of the best multiplayer video games ever made. It's not even really an argument. This is a worldwide favorite game, so many people's favorite game ever made. And I totally understand why. Now, if you like Left 4 Dead 1 more than Left 4 Dead 2, that's totally fine. That's your opinion. I didn't play the original Left 4 Dead. I didn't play it for this channel. I probably will at some point, maybe next year for next October. But for this year, I replayed Left 4 Dead 2 in 2024. So here are my thoughts on it. Left 4 Dead 2, to me, is still probably the perfect party game. Now, let me explain really quick. Obviously, party games is its own genre of games, right? Games like Mario Party, games like Jackbox, these types of games that involves large groups of people usually playing against one another. When I say that Left 4 Dead 2 is the best party game or the best team game, I mean because of how important it is to play this game as a team. Can you play this game by yourself? Yes, you can. Are you going to have as much fun? Probably not. Now, the gameplay itself is very fun and has actually held up surprisingly well for 15 years. And the quality that this game has built into it from the beginning until now is insane to me. Like, this game is still running perfectly fine. It's a very, very well optimized game. Does it have some glitches here and there? Yeah, it's an older live service game, but it doesn't really show it. There's not a lot that you're going to run into every single match. Are there things that are going to make you super mad? Yeah, and that's designed on purpose. The things that make me mad when I was replaying this game, it kind of took me out of it because I was replaying it with one other individual and 2 AI bots, and I was kind of taken aback by how good it really was. We were getting mad, we were getting angry that we were getting killed or that our teammates were getting killed, but we realized it's because the core mechanics of this game are built so much around playing with a group of people, and I just really, really like that. It actually reminded me a lot of what's that game? It's that one, oh no, hold on. A game like It Takes Two, for example. That's the game I was thinking of here. It's rated as one of the best games that you can play, and especially one of the best games that you can play with either your significant other or just another person in general. And Left 4 Dead 2 gives me a lot of the same feelings that game did, because you're encouraged to make sure everybody makes it to the end. You're encouraged not to just sprint all the way past your team and leave them in the dust, because if you do that, eventually the zombies are going to catch up with you. Now, again, we played it with 2 AI bots, so for us it was kind of more fun to just kind of leave the bots behind. But I can see how playing this game as a group in 2024 would actually be such a blast. The rounds feel very quick. The gameplay is very solid. Like I said earlier, the guns are snappy and responsive, and the zombies are hard. You know, I went back to playing this game, and I've definitely played Back 4 Blood and World War Z a lot sooner recently anyway, compared to Left 4 Dead 4 or Left 4 Dead 2. I don't think I've played this particular game for probably 5 to 8 years. And I just found myself having a lot more fun. The explosives are more fun. The Molotovs are more fun. The shooting is just snappy and responsive. I know I already said that, but there's just not a better way to describe it. It just makes a lot of sense. Was I accidentally killing my teammates? Yes. I was, because I'm not good at this game. I haven't played this game in years. Now, a part of the game that I think is important to highlight, even though I didn't get involved in it, is the modding scene. This game is connected pretty much directly to the Steam store. I'm pretty sure this game has a pretty good history with Valve in terms of development and support. And I've seen and done a little bit of research for once in these videos. The modding is super easy. I've heard that if you try to join a server and a mod is required for you to join the server, there's some sort of mod that the community made, it will just download it for you. And I think that's super cool. I love that it's almost, it feels encouraged almost. And I really, really like that, because nowadays when you're trying to mod games, people just treat it like you're a criminal. When in reality, this game has survived for 15 years. Yes, because of the quality. Yes, because of how fun just the base game is. Yes, because of how much content there is just off rip. But I feel like there's a very big push from the community, and that's because of mods and mod accessibility. I mean, just think about 15 years. Like, this game probably has almost as much mods as a game like Minecraft does, right? Minecraft, when you think of Minecraft mods, you think of all of these different quality of life changes, all of these different things that have been added and taken away and vice versa. And a game like Left 4 Dead having that was not something that was on my bingo card here. I think it's super cool. I love when communities are able to just go in and just completely change a game around. I love when people are able to get the game in their hands and just keep adding content, because yes, I think a game like Left 4 Dead 2 should still be supported by the original dev team. Obviously, that's super unrealistic, especially in the gaming sphere and how the gaming sphere has changed in 15 years. So because of that, I think it's even better that the community support is so strong. Also, me and this other individual that I was playing the game with, we were able to get into games with other people incredibly fast. This game still has such a big support system underneath it, and it's honestly, from someone who's been playing games for pretty much my entire life, it's so awesome to see that. Way too often do we see games that are really well received and really fun and really well supported at first just drop off the face of the earth. I mean, obviously, this is a really bad example because I'm just not involved in the community scene, but I personally feel like that's what happened with a game like PUBG. PUBG was the it game for a decent amount of time, and I know a lot of people still play that game. I'm not saying that game's dead. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it feels like that game has fallen out of a lot of conversations, and it's just a really good example of it. I don't know how the community support is around that game, but even before diving back in for Left 4 Dead 2, I knew that people still played it a lot. Again, I'm not comparing the two. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think of an example. I don't need the pitchforks. Yeah, so I replayed Left 4 Dead 2 in 2024, and I had an absolute blast. This game is absolutely amazing. I know it doesn't really have a lot to do with horror, but fuck, there are some parts that scare the shit out of me, like that jumping zombie that looks like a baby. Hate it. I hate the witch zombie too. The big brute, I don't like him either. I don't like any of the special zombies, okay? I like the normal ones. That's just me. But yeah, if you played Left 4 Dead 2 recently, let me know how you felt about it in the comment section down below. Or if you're someone who's been playing this game for years and years and years, I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Again, I'm not someone who's been playing it every single weekend or really every single year. I played the game when it came out. I played it a couple years after that, and then I really haven't touched it since. Again, probably for 5 to 8+ years from now or ago. From now? Dude, like, I'm sorry. The last 2 videos, I've just been not able to talk at all. Like I said, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Make sure as you're scrolling down there to hit that like button and even that red subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We're, again, slowly making our way to 1,000. I don't really care how long it takes. I do want to live stream before the end of this year, so I might just break my own rule. And because I told myself I wasn't going to start live streaming until we hit 1,000 subs, but I'm probably just going to break that shit, to be honest. I'm also going to do something different for the end of this video. Go check out my friend Cam in the description down below. If you like my content, you probably will like his. I just hit my keyboard. Hope that didn't fuck up any audio. Cam is someone who I've known for a long time. I've known him for like 9 years, which is crazy because we've literally never met each other in real life. But go check him out. He's a really funny guy. He also live streams, and we're going to be working on something soon. So just go subscribe if you like brain rot, because his you got to be a special kind of person to like his videos. And luckily for him, I'm that guy. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. It's going to be the first video that I've ever scripted on this channel. So I've written the script for it already. So look forward to that if you like horror games. And I will see you guys then. Take care.